Hello and welcome back to Bull Bear Trader. In this video, I will review the 9 stock that will have earning tomorrow, and then we'll start with Dollar Tree. So, in last earning until now, you can see the price is about the same. It just dipped down and then bounced. All right, now let's take a look to see what's going on for Dollar Tree. So right now, this is the current trend. Okay. It's actually this. Okay. So overbought, short and long term, and is actually near the resistance. So most likely 60%, it will come back and test at least 101. 40%, it will come up and test 118. So if the number and forecast actually good, it will jump. Otherwise, we will see 101. Okay. Okay, I think that's it for Macy. I mean for Dollar Tree. Next we have Macy. The last earning is actually jumped from 13 to 16, and then it's been jumping since. So if we look at the trend, we can see that it is as resistant, overbought, same thing, 60%, pulling back to test $20 to close this gap right here. 40%, it will jump and test 23.85 or even 25. So if 40%, if the number coming really good and forecast strong with Black Friday, it might jump. So yeah, it might break out and coming back. You can see that Macy has been struggling a long time, since I would say 2019 until now, and it's been under the red line except for a little bit of 2021 and 22, but it stayed under for a long time. So I think if this is the time that it break, it will break, but most likely it will hit the red line if the number coming really good, but it will come back and before breaking out. But this is what I'm seeing. More chance of pullback though to 20. Next we have Salesforce. So Salesforce look like for the past earning into now, it's actually trending a little bit lower. You can see it broke out, tagged the red line, and then coming back to test this support and then bounce. Okay, so what is purple line? Purple line was from the low of 2023 to 2024 and part of 2025. And right now, look like it's testing this line right here at 234. There you go. Now let me zoom in. Well, you can see this look like a bear flag. So that doesn't look good. Short term, we have things like this. Okay, so look like looking from this angle, as you can see right here, right? It's been bouncing above the red line, and boom, it broke below, coming back. Usually like this, it will pull back. So it might pull back to test 224 or as low as, let me see, what the next target, 212. So this is the last low right here. In 2024. Oops. Okay, actually it's more like this. Yep. 217 to 18. So it might even come down to hit 218 at about, I would say about 50 to 60%. 40%. And the number actually coming really good. We will test 245. 40%. Which is pretty decent. But the forecast need to be positive, and the number need to be good. Snowflake. This was last earnings, so look like it's bounced 15%. Okay, so so short term, okay, so look something like this. It came down trying to tag the support, so maybe it will, and test 274. If the number and forecast are good, at about, I would say, it is oversold. I would say about 55% only. 45% it will come down and pass 230, 231. Yeah, so this will be the support, and a lot of time after it came below, it usually come back to test these the last support or resistance. But from here, we have another support, so it actually might come down as well. So we have to check and see. So earning is after tomorrow, after hours. So yeah, we don't know until the day after. 5 below. So last earning was here, so it went up about 10%. So this become support now, and this is the current trend line channel. Overbought short term and a little bit long term as well. So I expect a pullback at 60%, coming back and test 145, 146. Uh, 40% it can come up. The next level would be 170. 177. So 177 will be the resistance. Okay, I think that's it for 5 below. But if you see from low is actually 3 times, so it bounced a lot. Most likely we'll have a pullback. Unit path. This was the last earning as about 10 something, 11, and now it's at 14. Let me see. This looked like a reversal signal. So 15 is actually 15 right here. 1532 will be it resistance, so it might even bounce at about, I would say, 40%. Okay, 60%, I think it will pull back and pass 1273. The reason why is that is got a reversal signal here, and it's been bouncing a little bit. If we switch to the weekly, you can see look like a bear flag, so it might come down. That's why I gave it 60% pullback and 40% bounce. But if the number and forecast actually good, it will bounce and might even break out. PVH, the last earning until now about the same, so it kind of moves sideways. But the trend you can see a little bit lower. So something like this. Okay. So, oh, this is a W, right? So that means it will hit here at one point. And I'm thinking right now it will be the support. So most likely we'll come back and hit 80. At about it's overbought. So I would say 60% at least. 40% if the number and forecast actually coming better, it will test right here at 92.6 or 93. Okay. So it's actually my breakout, but usually when you see an M or a W, it will test this pivot point right here. So most likely it will come back and test 80. AI. So I bought AI before, and once it hit 19 something, I saw already. But if you look, it's actually on the support right here. So for a long term, right now it's actually has a bear flag. Let me draw a little bit better. So it might even come down more if the number is not good. The next level is 1262, which is the last low. And next will be 1138 and then 10. So we got quite a few. Not sure how it is. I haven't looked at it. So, but right now 1262 will be its support. And this 17 will be its resistance. So unless the number coming really, really good and forecast good, positive, we'll see 17. Otherwise, come down at least to 1260. So maybe if it go down, I will grab some. Right now, the trend is still down for short term. Okay, so in a way, it is near a lot of support, but it might even pull down a little bit more to test one more time before I bounce. So it might doing something like this. The last one we have is GWRE software. Well, since last earning, it gap up, but then came down, back down, right to close this gap. You see that most gap will close, if not all. Just like this gap up and then coming back. So in a way, it did almost the same at last quarter. You see that? And this is a W, but not quite. Because if it go from here and all the way here, it will come back and test this point. But it's not. Right now it looked like it got a bear flag here and bear flag here, so it might come down even more. The next level will be 206. And then the next one will be 190. Okay. So most likely will come down to 206. But if the number actually, and they cut forecast, we might see 190. So something to consider. Okay, and I'm gonna give this about 55%. 45%, it will bounce and test probably here 228. I don't know about this company, but from the chart it doesn't look good, and it might break down even more, because you can see every time it hit this it bounced, right? But one point it will break down, just like when it come up, break above, it will break below as well. Alright, thanks for watching. Please hit a like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.